Today I'm going to show you my standard break retest setup, the way I trade it and how I see it. I need the price to create at least 2 swings for my setup. In this case, there are 3 swings. The price reacted at a very similar level, and as a result it created a zone. Once I have that zone, I need at least 2 of those swings. In case I have it broken impulsively, then I speculate on the retest and trade in the short direction. I trade only after the retest, not directly at the breakout. If I have it broken impulsively, then I speculate on the retest and trade in the short direction. I trade only after the retest, not directly at the breakout. I prefer the breakout to happen ideally with just one candle. I trade only after the retest, not directly at the breakout. I like the breakout when it's ideally just one candle. The setup can also look like this, meaning this is a corrective structure, a corrective part. It doesn't have to be here, it can be trending here, i.e. here we have a downtrend, we're going down, and I trade that trend. When it slows down again, it actually creates a zone for me, meaning I need to have at least 2 swings to be able to mark that zone. Then I have an impulsive breakout, ideally with just one candle, and I trade only after the retest, not directly at the breakout. I need to have at least 2 swings to be able to mark that zone. Then I have an impulsive breakout, ideally with just one candle, and I trade only after the retest, not directly at the breakout. So the retest is important and strategic for me. I'm buying at a better price, after some correction actually. And again, I trade in the short direction. The same could be said for going long. It's like a mirror image of that setup. It can look like this as well. I also really like to trade head and shoulders, which has its neckline that is broken impulsively. And again, I trade only after the retest. The retest of that neckline, I trade in the short direction. When you see a double top, it's broken impulsively, that neckline. And again, I wait for the retest, and then I trade in the short direction after that retest. When I trade a double bottom, it's more towards going long. And here are the stairs, but they're more complicated, so we'll save those for later. So these are completely standard daily setups. They're very simple. The rules aren't hard. And today we'll try to talk about what those rules are. Here we are on the chart, which means you can already see my setup. I have 2 swings here. With a zone and breakout, there are 2 candles. No problem. I'm marking 1 swing. The second swing, I have a zone. As soon as I have a zone and I have an impulsive breakout, unfortunately it's not just 1 candle here, but 2 candles. That doesn't bother me. There are 2 candles. And I'm speculating on the retest of that zone. I let a few candles pass, 4 or 5 candles, waiting to see if there might be a false breakout where it could go up quickly and then down quickly. And I'm speculating on the retest of that zone. I let a few candles pass, 4 or 5 candles, waiting to see if there might be a false breakout where it could go up quickly and then down quickly. I'm waiting for that in the trade. I'm waiting for those X candles, and I would like it to be a slow drop to that zone, a slow pullback. So in the case that I have a pullback or a retracement here, and it's slow enough and breathing, not crawling along that zone, then that's exactly my setup. So here I set a pending order, and it's standard. I have the pending order placed in front of the zone. Behind that zone, behind that breakout candle, which is this one, I set the stop loss 1 or 2 pips, depending on what currency pair it is, and I set the take profit at 2 to 1, standardly 2 to 1. My money management is always 2 to 1. So this is the setup. In the case that the price does this for me, meaning here is the first swing, and the price creates a higher swing, a higher high. Here I have a high, and it has created a higher high for me. Or rather, it has already created a higher high here, so I can trade that zone 1 more time. You can trade the zone a maximum of 2, no more. So at this moment, it has created a higher high for me, and I can set another pending order on this zone for the second trade on the same zone. I'm trading and waiting. I wait for a maximum of a week. I don't wait any longer. Then I'll delete the pending order and move on to other trades. So I have a pending order for a week. If this setup is fulfilled, I can set a pending order. And this one is set up exactly the same as the previous pending order. So again, at the same level, I'm waiting for an entry, which means a pending order for entry. Again, placing the stop loss behind that breakout candle. And once again, I'm going with a money management of 2 to 1. So this is my ideal setup that you find in breaker tests. And this is actually my shovel. This is my bread. That's my setup. This is how it looks. These are the rules. And you'll see this on this channel.